who built Claude Code does not prompt Claude anymore. His words: I have loops running that prompt Claude Code and figure out what to do. My job is to write loops. That is Boris Cherny, head of Cloud Code at Anthropic. And if the person who built the tool stopped using it the way you use it, that is worth 10 minutes of your time. So here is the what loop engineering actually is, what Anthropic shipped for it, and why prompt engineering is not dead, it just moved. Prompt engineering is you holding the one thing the entire time, one turn after the other. You write a good prompt, you read the answer, you judge it, you just decide what happens next, and you write the next prompt. That skill was real and it is still is. Getting the instruction right is why the agent does the right thing at all. But look at where you are sitting in that cycle. You are the part of that checks the work. You are the part that decide to go again. Strip it back and the truth is uncomfortable. You are not the engineer. You are the runtime. That is fine for one file. It falls apart the second task takes 20 rounds instead of 2. On the 30th of June, Anthropic published their guide on how the Cloud Code team actually runs loop, not a hype thread. The real pattern, the real commands. Their definition is one line and it is worth memorizing. A loop is an agent repeating cycle of work until a stop condition is met. Read that again. Repeat cycles of work until a stop condition is met. There is no human in that sentence. That is the entire shit. Prompt engineering was you writing the instruction. Loop engineering is you designing the cycle that writes the instruction for you. The prompt did not die. The prompt is now inside the loop. Anthropic lays out five kind of loop, and this is the part almost nobody online gets it. Most videos stop at the word loop and never name a single one. Number one, turn based. This is the default you already use. You prompt it work, it stop when it thinks it is done or when it needs you. No commands needed. You are still in the loop here. Number two, slash goal. This is the one that changes your day. You define what you done looks like as something checkable and iterate until that it true or until it hits the try limit you set. Number three, slash loop, time based. It rerun on an interval straight out on their guides. Slash loop, 5 minutes, check my PR, address review commands, and fix failing CL that runs while you do something else. Number 4, slash schedule. This moves the loop to the cloud so it run without your laptop even being open. Number 5, dynamic workflow. Multiple agents orchestrated together for recurring work at a scale one agent can hold. Notice the ladder. Every step you remove you a little more. Every loop lives or die on one thing, and it is not the repeating. Repeating is easy. It is the check. Something has to answer one question at the end of each cycle. Are we done? Yes or no? With the slash goal that is verifiable success criteria and an evaluator that decide whether you actually hit them before it stops. Anthropic go further. They tell you to write your verification steps into a skill file so the agent checks it on a work end to end the same way every time. Without a real check, an agent is just talking to itself and calling it progress. That is the difference between a loop and a very expensive while true. If that just is clicked for you, drop a like. It helps this reach the other people. Still prompting one turn at a time. One line matter more than everything else in your goal, and it is not the goal. It is what giving you looks like. Anthropic are blunt about this. Set explicit run caps. Stop after 5 tries. A loop that cannot quit is not autonomous. It is stuck and it will burn tokens all night being confidently wrong. So you write both ends. Here is done and here is when to stop trying and come back to me. An agent that can stop itself is safe to leave alone. That is the whole reason you can walk away. Loops are not for everything, and I am not going to sell you the hype version of this. Anthropic say it themselves in the same guide. Not all tasks require complex loops. Start with the simplest solution and use these patterns selectively. If your task is whiz, like makes this better, do not hand it to the loop. There is nothing to check, so it will either stall or tell you it is done when it is not. Loops works when you can name a real finish line. Test pass, no files left. A number hits zero. If you cannot write the check, you do not have a loop yet. You have a wish. Three things to take with you. One, prompt engineering did not die. It moved inside the loop, and the instruction still has to be good. Two, a loop is only a loop if something real can check it. Otherwise, it is a while true with a token bill. Three, write the give up condition, not just the goal. The links to Anthropic's on loop guide are in the description. Read the source, not the threads about the source. If you build with AI, subscribe. I am making the real commands, not the hype around them. And tell me in the comments, are you still prompting one turn at a time? Or have you already written your first goal? I want to see where everyone really is on this.